Hey peeps, I hope that you're keeping well and that you are good and everything is blessed. It's Bianca if you didn't know, and it's B if you did. I'm back again with another vocal analysis. So we're gonna throw it back again, we're gonna throw it back and we're gonna experience some 3LW. Firstly, do you remember who 3LW are? I really, really hope so. If you have no clues, pause, listen to this. Adrienne, Kiely and Notori, they were the it girls, and to be fair, in their own rights now, I guess they still are, but as a group they were thriving, they were full of seasoning, and listen, all of us at some point wanted to sing just like them. So we are now going to dive into one of their live performances from way back when, just to experience what they were actually working with, especially as we grown now. So we're going to experience what their voices were actually working with. So peeps, if you like what you hear as well as what you see, do not procrastinate, join the Vocal Nova community and subscribe. And of course, let me know in the comments below not only how you find this video, but were your experiences of 3LW pleasant ones. Let me know, let's catch up. All right, you ready to get into the video? Okay, let's go.
Getting a little tired of your broken promises, looking at your pages, seeing different numbers. Call you when you're saying, hanging with the fellas, hanging with my girl, you always getting jealous. I just put you when you did, no talents, hanging with the future, with your mama, never funny treatment, now you flip the script, player please.
So that thrust nearly poked my eyes out, let's just say that. Like, yeah, that thrust was a whole thrust. We were thrusting there. Mercy. My gosh. Sorry. Okay. Right. Let's talk vocals. So Kiely had her moments, I believe. And do you know what? Okay, so you can clearly hear that she isn't miming, but she's definitely lip syncing, right? We hear that clear as day because her vocal on the actual track is absolutely resounding through this arena that they're performing in, or the theatre rather, yeah? Now, when she's performing and she is singing at the same time, I'm noticing that her breath management is a little bit poor. Like, you hear the really harsh breaths. Now, I enjoy when people perform and they sing and you can hear where they're managing their breaths. So I'm not talking about that. I'm saying right now we're getting dollars, mama, right? We're getting a lot of harsh breaths coming through. So perhaps during this time, she could have maybe done with a little bit more training around performance technique at that time. But good golly, Miss Molly, she can perform. She was spinning, dropping, coming back up with the rest of the girls like it was nothing. So yeah, that's what we're working with so far. Let's see the rest.
No, I'm not the one. Say it again. Oh, no, I'm not the one. You do what you do.
Okay, so what I will say is that when they come in with these harmonies now, you can hear that that one voice sound is quite succinct. I do like the fact that considering they're doing such heavy hitting physical movement, the vocals don't suffer when you bring all their voices together because those harmonies were tight and it was nice.
You do or you don't. You will or you won't. No more. Baby, I'ma do right. You can or you can't.
Yes, Notori.
Be a man. No more. Let me see the ladies. You treat me like a lady when you open doors and doors. Then you wanna front when you're with your boys. How you gonna play me when I put your clothes? The ones that you be wearing when you're with your. You know you never thought that I would have the nerve. Think about it more since you at the curb. Going up my page to say you want a chance. Listen when I say play a beat.
So now Adrienne, it's her time and she is clearly shining. I'm sorry, but that was much better. Yes, you can also hear when she's having to take her breaths and she's regulating them, and even where she makes some smart choices to not sing certain words because the track's doing it for her. I am favouring her vocal definitely over the first aspect of the verse. You know, when we had the first verse rather, the second verse is definitely a lot stronger. And you can see as well that she's actually very passionate about her art. She's passionate about her craft. That is clear as day. It is shining through. And I'm also appreciating the fact that when it's coming to the player please, right? She's hitting those low notes, even though she's right? Because I'm thinking to myself, to do those thrust moves when you're going up to a different note, that can actually sometimes fall off if you're not careful. So I enjoy the fact that her pitch referencing is very accurate in this, to be fair, but it's also realistic too. Do you know what I mean? That was nice. But overall, so far, she's held it down when it comes to the verses.
You do or you don't. You will or you won't. No more, no more. Baby, I'ma do right. You can or you can't. Be a man. No more, no more. Baby, let me see you do like this, y'all. I just wanna know what happened to our love. We used to be best friends. Where did it go wrong? When you gonna see how good it is with me? I'm tired and I'm through with all your listen, baby.
We just have to pause a minute, okay? Kiely will have her season. She's gonna come back. But Adrienne, sorry, I had to shout her out again. Did you hear the way that when she went into that bridge, she came in with confidence? You know, something that I always admired actually about Adrienne is the fact that, in my humble opinion, Adrienne had the confidence when it came to performing in the bag. She would step out and be like, okay, this is my time to own this song. This is my time to remind these people why I'm in this group and why this group matters to me. Genuinely, that was absolutely brilliant, considering the age, considering the time, considering the technique physically that they had to deliver. That was absolutely fantastic. And I love the way that she was very, very focused on articulating her words so well. We didn't just have what happened to our love, what happened to our love, right? And she made it that our love, we used to be best friends. She was throwing off certain words out there to allow her to have more time to be supported in the body. That's such a good technique to have. She must have learned that independently, because with all due respect, Kiely seems like a contrast when it comes to the way that she delivered her verse. So yeah, that's interesting actually. But especially then when she hit that, where did it go wrong? Right, she came through with that with power and dominance. And then her listen, right, she was giving it 150%. I absolutely live for Adrienne in this performance. And it's a shame as well that Naturi didn't really get her mark on this song. But you know, when Players Gone Play came out, that was when she came through with the smoke. So yes, all right, let us carry on.
But that was last year, boy, in the 8th grade. And you ain't thinking, baby boy, so no, it ain't one more chance. When you press around, you don't wanna hold my hand. And now you're styling and wilding inside the mix. Hopping out the window, it's the vibe.
No, she cheated. She cheated. And I'm not liking that, Kiely. You cheated, right? If that was up to me, well, it's a live performance, so okay. But if she did that in rehearsal, I would have went, no. We're gonna sing the line that comes before the rap getting back in. You know the, how does it go now? You're popping and you're styling and you're gonna style the mix. I can't remember exactly what words she says, but the melodic line is, one more chance, hold my hand, then go back into the rap. You're not just gonna leave that open and just have Adrienne and Naturi to come in with the end line. Nah, you skanked it. No, I'm not happy about that. But what I will say is that her rap in this is super animated, and maybe she made that choice again because she chose to step away from actually singing, and perhaps in this she wanted to just rap instead.
Yes, fly chrome, so put in my tone. Here go, go, countdown.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep going on, but Adrienne is, correct me if I'm wrong, but if it wasn't for Adrienne in this group performance, it would have been a whole different level. I'm sorry, I have to say it. She is holding down this performance ×7. I'm sorry, man. It's clear as day. Listen to her voice, and she's giving us those mezzo-soprano notes like it is nothing. Yes, Adrienne, you better sing.
Baby, be a man, yeah.
I absolutely love the fact that her choreography is tight, but I feel like with Adrienne, again, like I mentioned just, she really, I don't want to say mastered, but she was cultivating the art of making sure that the body language corresponds with the words and the tone of voice. Like she definitely had that boxed in comparison to perhaps the other two. I can't really speak on Naturi actually in this performance, to be fair. It'd be unfair because she didn't necessarily have a moment to shine in this.
I'm not the world, say no, I'm not the. Let me out, say it again, say it again. I'm not. Put your hands up, y'all. Say it again, say it again. I'm not the one.
Oh my gosh, 3LW, what a classic, peeps. That is my vocal analysis of 3LW's No More live performance. Let me know in the comments below how you felt about that performance. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there anything that I missed? Feel free to pop it in the comments below and I will catch up with you. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful remainder of the week. Of course, as always, much love and God bless. Bye.